everyone, and welcome to CVHP News. I'm Sonora Scott. It's Tuesday, September 15th. The recent rains we've seen brought up some old problems for residents in Christoval. Our Victor Glenn went there and got some answers.
Residents in Mineral Wells Crossing in Christoval have dealt with flooding for years, but in the last few, the concern has grown as there is now only one way in or out.
For years before this new owner bought the ranch over there, the previous owner allowed them to access through his ranch to the highway on Knickerbocker Road, 2335. Never was an issue. I mean, it didn't happen very often. You know, we go for years without a river flooding.
Those with medical needs, children, the elderly, and even livestock say it is of great concern that they can be so easily isolated.
It's very scary because you're trapped. Not only can your kids not go to school or the things that they need to, but 2 years ago I had a horse that was sick and I couldn't get him to the vet because we couldn't get across.
Numerous residents have spoken up about the issue to county and state officials. County Commissioner Bill Ford says that applications are being prepared, but there are a lot of criteria and it is slow going.
There's a process that takes years, but of the bridge being could be built, the state could, but it's got certain criteria, and it doesn't really meet that criteria. But you know, it's still, like I said, everything changes in government, and it's a possibility. There's an application that we're trying to put into for a bridge grant.
Residents mentioned taking the former ranch easement back via eminent domain on grounds of public safety. Others just want a bridge or another road built. Victor Glenn, KLST News.
Thanks, Victor. And our Amanda Lozano has details about 3 area firefighters who are currently battling blazes in California.
They called and see if we had anybody available to send to assist. We had one Type 6 engine to send with 3 people.
On Monday, San Angelo Fire Department firefighters Jade Hughes, Santos Chavez, and Travis Lee began their 14-day deployment to help with the wildfires that have been devastating the state of California over the last several weeks.
They left out Friday, drove up to Amarillo, and met the other team from Wichita Falls, Amarillo, and Borger, and then they headed out Friday evening.
Lee has been a firefighter for the last 8 years. Chavez is the Dove Creek fire chief, and Hughes has worked for the Texas Forest Service and will be in charge of the crew of 3 who will be working on the massive creek fire burning northeast of Fresno.
They are at the South Branch. They just got there today. Said there's a lot of fire, rough terrain. There's about 212,000 acres burned at this time, 10% contained.
The men will be working 24-hour shifts on and off for the next 14 days, though their stay could be extended another week. This isn't the first time a fire crew from San Angelo has deployed to help fight fires across the country. As part of the TIFMAS program, the department sent a crew to battle the Woolsey fire in California in 2018.
It does feel good to help. You know, we love our jobs. We love helping others, and doing this is kind of what we do. So it's a good feeling to be able to be a part of this and help out.
For News Connection, I'm Amanda Lozano.
Thanks, Amanda. And the NFR is moving to Texas this year, and many residents were thrilled when they got the news. I was able to speak with Justin Jonas, the executive director for the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo, and get his take. Earlier in September, the announcement was made that the National Finals Rodeo was moving to Texas and would be at the Globe Life Field in Arlington. This decision was made after the PRCA sent out a survey asking fans where they would like it to be held and asking if they would attend in person. This event is usually held in Las Vegas.
There was going to be not a chance for any fans to be at the venue this year.
While the contract is only for this year, officials are hopeful that event organizers can see a prosperous future in the Lone Star State.
Right now, they're only saying that they're going to be selling around 15,000 tickets. It's a venue of 30 to 40,000 people that they can put in that stadium. But you know, if things open up, they're going to open up more and more tickets.
This event and the events that accompany it are expected to bring in millions to the Texas economy.
I think it's going to be great for the state of Texas. It's going to be great for fans.
All over the United States, numbers from ticket sales, attendance of performances that weren't canceled, and viewership on streaming platforms and television show an increase in views and interest in rodeo. Several factors could contribute to the spike in curiosity and viewers.
People are a little bit tired of all the politics in the other sports, maybe the NBA, the NFL. You know, one thing about the great sport of rodeo is nobody's going to kneel during the national anthem, and I think that has a lot to say of the sport that we have.
The 2020 NFR will take place December 3rd through the 12th. For Concho Valley Homepage, I'm Sonora Scott. Now let's check in with Jay Martin, who has a look at our weather. Good morning, Jay.
Well, good morning. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. We're actually going to be seeing it today again like it was yesterday. 86, a few clouds out there, but some sunshine coming back for us. Into the evening, we'll get down to the mid-60s, 64 for the overnight hours, and we're going to continue with a pretty quiet weather pattern for us. We'll be sitting mid-80s. We'll see a few showers actually late afternoon on Thursday, most being isolated, popping up throughout the area. Not everyone going to be seeing them. And then we dry it back out for the weekend. So staying pretty quiet for this entire week with mid-80s and low 60s.
Well, thanks, Jay, and thank you all for joining me for CVHP News. Don't forget to follow us on social media and download our free app. All you have to do is search Concho Valley Homepage in your app store. That's all for right now, but we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody.